We're just starting this one off with my phone just blowing. When my doors slam like that, I know it's because the cross breeze, but holy crap is that scary, especially when you start filming and you're not looking that way. Yeah, we're back doing some stuff today, not a lot, a little bit of, you know, this and that. As usual, thank you guys for the likes and the comments in the last video. If you're new here, hi, how you doing? We do crappy budget turbo LS stuff, I guess, kinda, and now some Volkswagen stuff and some diesel K30 stuff. I don't know what's going on this channel. We do stuff and we do it cheap, budget, and everything, I guess. I mean, why not? Let's dive in. The last few days, you know, it was my birthday and then Labor Day and just taking some time off, chilling, hanging out with the family. You know, and that's bad for me because then I don't get content out. I start to get restless and I get ideas, and those ideas are just terrible. One of those ideas was, the S10's undrivable on 8 pounds. Let's go ahead and increase that boost as much as we want. So I went to buy a 4-port. A bunch of people were like, just use a 3-port. Matt Happel was like, use a 3-port, so 3-port it is, guys. We're gonna be doing a boost controller on that. Did throw a blow-off valve onto the S10. We have the Jetta actually put back together and looking rather spiffy, if I do say so. I'm way happy with how the front of this came together. I need to pull the headlights out, and I need to throw in some new H4s we got and some stuff like that. There's a bunch of little parts I have sitting around for that, but we're waiting for the intercooler piping to show up so we can do a video on the intercooler setup. So like I was saying, I'm sitting, a few days goes by. Meantime, you know, nothing special. We're just hanging out, getting stuff done as usual. I should be working on the K30. I should be doing a ton of stuff on the K30, but I can't find a Super Duty axle to put into the K30 to do radius arms and coilovers like I want to do. Part of me wants to keep the leaf springs, part of me, I don't know what the quotations was for. Part of me wants to keep the leaf springs. I have a Kingpin 60 in the front. I could get a Kingpin 60 forward. We could just swap it over that way. That's the part of me that just wants the easy route out, and I'm trying to avoid that for you guys and for myself. I do that with all of my builds. We just go the route that's gonna be cheapest, easiest to acquire. I really want this thing to ride a million times better than it does already. I want to go up a few inches so we skate the 40s on all corners, and that's about the tire size I'll go with. I'm probably going to end up upgrading to like a 22 or 24, 14, something like that, or maybe 12. I want the newer look, but I want 40s no matter what. That's just the size of tires that, to me, on this big truck look correct.
2,000 years later.
Like I was saying, we went ahead and threw 50mm blow-off valve onto the S10. I mean, why not show you that? Go ahead and get the S10 into the backyard real quick, do a quick once over on it. It's been a few days, we haven't really talked about, you know, the main truck on the channel. Go ahead and close the hood. Oh, hood pins. So, keen eye observers know that this truck is, you know, just nice little LS swapped S10, nothing big, nothing major. Just just put the truck together to, you know, have some nice content for the channel. Just nice little beater, nothing, you know, fantastic. Go ahead and fire this thing up. But like I was saying, we get this thing pulled in the backyard. It's just a stock little truck. We obviously threw the blow-off valve on it and stuff like that. So we'll go over it and talk about how great of a truck it is. And yeah, I did something stupid. don't know what to say. I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot, I'm a genius, damn it. So yeah, we bought another damn truck, and it just happens to be LS swap. Nothing fancy. No, long bed S10. Literally, bone stock truck. I don't even know what to say. Why do I do this stuff? Why do I do these things to myself? Because it's a perfect little daily? No. No. Because it's, you know, the next project on the channel? Nada. No. The reason we bought that thing is, one, I just wanted something to beat the crap out of for a little bit of time, have a little bit of fun content instead of all this build constant crap that we do. But if you've noticed driving the yellow truck, it's lacking every single part to make it a nice street truck. There is no actual dash, no heater, no door seals, no window seals, no vent panel seals, so when it rains it just runs right in the truck on me. I don't necessarily enjoy the fender exit as much as I thought I did, so that leads me to the little brown beauty out here that it doesn't want to focus on because it's super bright. I got the truck solely with the intention of parting it out. I'm gonna take the bumpers, the fenders, I'm gonna take the lip, I'm gonna take the motor tranny, all that stuff, and it's just gonna go bye-bye. Where is it gonna go bye-bye to? I'm not quite sure. Or am I? So, with me needing all the sheet metal, maybe, you know, the diff is a spare diff, something like that, just a couple random pieces. I can keep the wheels, I do plan to take the dash, the door panels, all of the seal stuff that I want to dry and make the yellow truck as a nice daily with, and then wifey's truck is gonna get a surprise. So, obviously we should be working on the K30. Like I said, I can't find a Super Duty Dana 60. I don't want to half-ass it and do that right now, so we'll let this sit as long as it needs to sit until I can get the parts I want to do the precision kit with. This being a YouTube channel, we need some content to keep us going in the meantime. Yes, we did pick up the TDI swapped Mark II. Just nothing, I mean, we're gonna put an intercooler on that and I might do some of the exhaust, but after that, what else is there? There's really nothing. I mean, probably end up selling it. But that leads us to what the channel basically seems like it's about at this point now, as we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we have like 8 trucks on this channel and 1 car. So, we've done this before, we've done a once over. Wifey's truck is a 64 GMC that was a long bed that's been shortened into a short bed. Whoever did the short bed conversion on this fleet side did a unique way of folding it back over to try and make a real short bed, but they just, yeah, they welded a bunch of stuff, they cut a bunch of the stake, I don't know what they were really doing there. So we'll pull the short bed off, we'll go over here to this pile where we have a step side bed like the one that's on my truck, but it has the spare tire relief because she's into that. So we'll put step side bed on this, we'll take the cammed 4.8 and the 60E out of the S10 and we're gonna put it into her truck. So there you have it. We're gonna have a bag of 64 LS swap short bed. We'll have the twin turbo 6-liter truck still. We'll have the LB7 Duramax swapped K30, and then my 55 is my 55. I've owned it since I was 16. Technically I gave it to my son when he was born about 1.5 years ago. So really it's not mine and I don't have a say in it, but we may do something to that old girl just because she's been Old Faithful. Yes, we still have that frame sitting out there with the V8 and the 4-speed, but I don't know if I'm actually going to put a rat rod body on that or not. That may just be something I end up scrapping and just cleaning the yard up for the new shop area and space. But, you know, I'm just rambling at this point, so let's go over the little truck, let's check out some of the stuff on it, and then, honestly, let's take it out and beat the crap out of it. I bet you I'd gap him in a race. Slow ass plane. A little bit loud. A little bit loud. But we're back here. We're just talking about this wonderful little shitter of a truck. Quick little update on the TDI, I guess, before we go into the S10. I got the hood cable to work. That's nifty. Got the interior all put back together. So, like we were saying, quick update before the neighbor's dog started to rudely interrupt me. Intercooler. Going to do something like that to the turbo. And then that. Obviously, we'll do some trimmy hoo-ha, doody-da stuff, and we'll make it, you know, work. But otherwise, the car's running for driving. Pretty excited to make boost with it. Don't know what to say otherwise besides that. Front end is on, and everything's actually held together for once. The only thing I want to do is where I said in a previous video, the previous owners like taped together headlight wires. And then yeah, not a fan of that stuff. So like I said, we have some H4 plugs on the way. We're gonna be replacing all that, just solder those in, and then I got some like fancy headlights for it. I did wire up all the marker lights and stuff like that and get the bumper thrown back together. Obviously, little Euro plate because if TDI, you know, a little smoky. I'm an idiot. But back to the S10. What can we say about it? It's perfect. It drives so much better than my truck, which is very, very unfortunate for me. It is absolutely a bone stock truck besides the 4.8, the big cam, and the 60E. I mean, it's still open diff. It is shorty headers. Oh, nice little V-band down there, I didn't even notice. This is actually the first time I'm going over the truck. I, no joke, saw it on Marketplace at like 1 o'clock in the morning last night. Messaged the guy, lowballed him. He was like, hey, I work graveyard, are you trying to pick it up now? And I'm like, dude, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I have kids and no one's awake to drive me. How am I gonna drive 2 rigs there and back? He's like, hey, I'll show up to you early in the morning and I'll drop it off and ride my bicycle home. $2,000. And he would ride his bicycle home. I couldn't have thrown my money at him fast enough. Obviously, with the pre-intended plans of just putting it all into her bag 64, yeah, this is just great. I'll have content for this. I've done bag stuff at a shop I worked at, Hot Rod Place, a few years back, so I'm familiar with them. I could throw in a bunch of bag car pictures I've done, but I'm not trying to bore you guys with super fancy $60,000, $70,000 rigs when I do $7,000 rigs, if that. I mean, come on. My S10 has $5 grand into it, maybe. Will her truck be worth more than that? Yeah. Is her current truck's drivetrain more cammed out than my race truck? Yeah. But, I mean, I guess we'll go over the truck together. We'll just do a once over, get some B-roll. How about that? When I mean stock down to it, everything. It is just a little cream puff, to be honest. If the bed was just a little bit shorter, I probably wouldn't take my truck apart, or this truck apart. I'd probably take my truck apart and put it all into that. I mean, it's just, it's so cool. But yeah, I can't help but want to pull my truck apart and have a very more daily drivable truck with all the goodies from this thing. I mean, it has door seals, it has door panels, it has everything. I mean, we will try and retrofit the dash. I guess we'll have to cut some of it out, obviously, and shape it for the cage. I don't know how the door panels are going to end up fitting with the door bars that I'll do, and but it's a, you know, we're going to make more of a street truck with this, and then have this. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get a bunch of the stuff cleaned up from around this, and then I think I'm going to bag it out, and we'll get that all on camera and stuff like that, fill all the tires up. It does have factory rallies with the beauty caps. It has 4 of them. I think I stole 2 of them or something. I forget where the other 2 are. They're somewhere hiding. They're around here somewhere, I know that. We'll dig all that stuff out, we'll figure it all out. Oh, they're on the front with my small... Yeah, like I said, this truck drove in here 2 or 3 years ago, and we pulled it apart to do head gaskets, let it sit, and it kind of rotted and just sat since then, so... It's actually a pop the hood. Do I know how to pop the hood on a 64? It's actually a clean unit though. It's not, there's no major rot or anything. It just needs cleaned, painted, redone. Lots of parts pulled off. Little stuff. Little stuff. I'm stoked though. I don't know about you guys, but let's get it cleaned up and bagged out real quick. Cross member on the ground. This thing is pretty radical in the front. These are like 195 50s, these front tires, and the backs are like 235 65s. Oh, I didn't drop the back. We'll go ahead and drop the back while I'm talking. Where did I just set that bolt? Right here. As usual, SR20 parts, LS parts, LS parts, LS parts. It's getting bad here, folks. LS everywhere. But rear, same deal. How am I going to do this one-handed? Don't know. Working. Now it's not. Come on. Come on. So currently limitations on her frame are, as a stock s10 frame always is, underneath where the U-bolts are, this is trailing arms with a sway bar and a pan hard rod added. So I mean the truck's actually going to drive fantastic. It is manual steering, which is odd enough. Betty, the 55, is on a 64-65 frame because I wanted to update it when I was a teenager. So this has drop spindles, power steering, box, all that stuff. That's going to probably end up, it's making its way onto this just to make this a better truck. That way this has drop spindles, this has power steering, power brakes, this has everything that Betty has. And just swap all that to that, put all that to, yeah. I think this is a great plan. We're going to be taking two projects and making one. Instead of having a bunch of stuff sitting around, we'll be able to move that truck around more, be able to, you know, clean the backyard a little differently, get some stuff reorganized. I'm thinking we'll end up taking Betty, putting Betty here, putting Molly back there. This will go to the scrapper. This will get sold once it's all done and finished. And we'll be getting back down to fewer projects that are more dedicated and more involved instead of, ooh, don't put that bolt somewhere I don't want it. Random LS stuff. But we're rambling. Let's go take the new purchase out and really see what it's about. Have some fun with the family and smoke a tire because it's open tip. I'm gonna bring the drone, the cameras. We're gonna get out of here and head to the mint farm. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Well, let's go have some fun, shall we? We're driving a LS swap truck and a nice, you know, almost fiery looking day. This thing drives so much better than the yellow truck. It's almost kind of sad, to be honest. I understand the yellow truck is more purpose-built, you know, race car, race truck, whatever. Even though I didn't mean to be. This is a cream puff. We definitely got goals of what the yellow truck needs to feel like just cruising and driving. But the yellow truck would smoke this thing with its eyes closed on no boost, let alone on 8 pounds, or maybe 20 soon. Let's go have a little fun, shall we?
I blew it up already. And it's just an exhaust leak, thankfully. Yeah, exhaust leak. Exhaust is like no gasket at all, and it's lifted off. For a second there, I was like, oh, you're kidding me. I already hurt this thing. Thank God that's not the case, but. So yeah, we blew the exhaust open. The shitty V-band is just sitting at a crappy angle. I'm trying to close the hood pins and not drop them as I do this. I'm sweaty. That was fun. Ow, I hurt myself. Oh, we're good. We're good. For a second there, I was like, oh shit, what happened? But I think we'll do one more and then get out of here because there's a lot of people. Okay, what's happening here is I'm trying to make the drone go up to get a camera. Oh wait, the drone's over there. Drone up, good footage. Hopefully this works out. If not, let me know in the comments below how shitty it is. I even landed it! I even landed it! Woo! She said nice landing. Yay! We're not the biggest channel, we're not the best channel, but boy, are we a channel that comes out to have some fun with the family. As far as the eye can see. I love it. This little truck, she's something else. Let's get a little... Yeah, boys! Let's get out of here! Physical, verbal, and mental. Hey you, over there, hopefully that looked good. That's filming. Oh, I forgot the GoPro, but Average Joe Builds, we're out.